What is up, guys? This is Tyler Weed from Team Pro Physique. Welcome back to my YouTube. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is snacking. I love to snack, as I am sure that the majority of you love to do as well. Again, one of my favorite things, almost like a pastime. I mean, 2 hours after a meal, it's time to have a snack. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with my life, my day. But the big problem that people run into a lot of the times with snacking is that either one, they have some bites, some nibbles here and there, don't really track it, or two, they tend to maybe go towards a more higher caloric snack, right? So a handful of chips or something along those lines. And what happens is that even if they eventually do track that, we run into the problem of eating up our macros a lot faster than maybe we would like, and then we're left with a lot less food when it comes to a let's just say dinner time. Maybe you're only left with a few hundred calories, and that's all you're going to get for dinner, and that's not going to be a lot of food for you. Now you're hungry, and it can become a bit of a vicious cycle. So what are some strategies to do when you want to snack? So if your calories are lower, you are going to be hungry, and it can be very hard to not snack. I have definitely been through that when my calories get lower. I know it's, you just want to eat food, but you are really just trying to save your food for your main meal. So we want to eat about every 4 to 5 hours just to keep muscle protein synthesis going. You want to consume a nice solid meal about every 4 to 5 hours, which is something that I definitely follow. But again, as I said, when your calories do tend to get lower, you are going to be actually hungry in that time frame, and we don't want to eat all of our meals at the beginning of the day. So what do we do? What are some strategies that we can employ that is going to help keep us somewhat full throughout that 4 to 5 hours after our meal? And that's going to kind of help us get us to the next meal, but also not take up a ton of calories. So one strategy is drink lots of water. Right, so you can kind of get that stimulation of just having something, kind of maybe keep your mind off of how hungry you are, and it can be maybe a little filling. So that is one thing you can do, is you can just drink lots of water, and it's not a bad thing, right? Make sure that you're staying hydrated, right? So you kind of get two birds with one stone. So that's one strategy: drink lots of water. Two, have veggies as a snack. So have some pre-cut veggies ready to go, and maybe some low calorie, if you can have it into your caloric intake. Have some low calorie dip. Veggies got tons of fiber. There's not a lot of calories per serving, so you can maybe have a little bit more in between those meals, and that can kind of maybe help keep you full with the fiber. Kind of slows down digestion a little bit, some stuff like that. So that is another strategy that you can use, is just save your veggies or your fiber intake, whatever that kind of comes from, as your snack, and that'll help keep you maybe a little bit more full until your next meal. And plus you also get your fiber intake. All right, so again, we're killing two birds with one stone. All right. Three, another one that sometimes I like to do is I'll have a protein shake in between my meals. All right, so if either that or some branched amino acids with water, nice big jug of water. So now we're kind of getting protein. We're keeping muscle protein synthesis kind of really going and spiked, and protein is just a little more filling of a macronutrient, and so chances are that you're going to feel a little bit more full after having a shake or sipping on your BCAAs about an hour and a half, 2 hours after your meal. And again, you're kind of killing two birds with one stone there. Last kind of maybe strategy, I mean, I'm sure there are more, but this is just kind of the four that I like to use, is embrace the hunger. Know that you're going to be hungry, especially if your calories are low, and just be like, hey, this is the way it's going to be, so we're just going to kind of ignore it, go do something, get your mind off of how hungry you are, and just kind of embrace it. It is going to happen at some point in your weightlifting, eating career, especially if you're trying to lose weight, calories are just going to get low, and especially if you're also coming out of a fat loss phase, hormones are going to be a little bit skewed, so you're just going to be hungry a lot more. So those are just 4 strategies that I like to use when I find that I'm hungry in between meals, that I just need something to snack on. There are, so many other things that you probably could do, like having a low-calorie snack of whatever that is. Popcorn's a great one. That's another one that you can really use. Do some spray butter, some zero-calorie seasoning. Boom, there you go. That's a great snack. Get a Diet Pop, half a bag, almost a full bag, about 25 grams of carbs, which isn't too bad depending on how or where your calories are at. So this is not a video to say that snacking is bad. I love snacking, especially when my calories are high. I'll definitely always have something. But for those that their calories are getting a little bit lower, and you're just finding you're just so hungry in between those meals, those are just some strategies that you guys can use. I'd love to hear some from you guys. What are your strategies? What do you do when you're hungry? Leave that comment below. Love to learn some new strategies for when you get hungry. Especially if I'm going into prep this year in June, and I know those hunger pains will be coming. So I will definitely be using some of these and any guys that you guys might leave. So hit subscribe, like, comment, ask questions. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.